Baby, I just got my wisdom tooth pulled the other day. I'm not in pain, but I'm trying to keep it cute, so I'm eating a bunch of frozen foods right now. But y'all ain't doing that. Get in here. I'm gonna be in here for just a couple moments. Just a couple moments, not very long. And then I'm gonna go. Alright? Cause y'all ain't doing that no way. Let me tell you this. I did a post about this earlier. Slapping the screen. Talking to y'all about how if a man is not enamored with you, don't fuck with him. I'm going to tell you this right now. The girls who've never experienced a man being enamored with them, hear that and automatically it draws to their insecurities of that's not even possible. You must be conceited or arrogant to say you only want to be with a man who's sprung on you or you know, enamored with you or whatever it may be. But babe, you never experienced this. Let me tell you how it works and let me tell you why it's essential. Okay? I miss you too. I'm deep conditioning my hair right now because I just got it cut and washed and everything like that. If a man is not sprung on you, girl, he ain't yours. I mean, he could be yours. Don't get me wrong. He'll be with you. But girl, let me tell you what the reality is going to be. You're going to always be chasing him. You're going to always be putting more energy in him than he putting into you. It's wet. Y'all going to see it dry more while we on here. You're going to always be putting more energy into him than he putting into you. And that's just not natural. That goes against the laws of nature. Feminine energy should never, ever, ever be riding, should never, ever have to carry the relationship. Both got to carry each other. You said, what is sprung? That's a good question. I was actually wondering, I know sprung is a very, I would say Black American word, but basically what sprung means is picture when a man has a really big crush on you. Like he likes you a lot. Literally, have you ever seen someone who's not quite in love? They're infatuated. And the thing about being sprung is it can transcend from infatuation to love. When a man is sprung on you, it's more than love. Because he can love you and still be like, whatever. Men love you all the time. And like, yeah, I got you, whatever. You know what I mean? He gonna come home, he gonna do what he gotta do to be a good man, but he's not gonna go the extra mile. Being sprung makes him go the extra mile. That's what's making him text you all day, every day, making sure you're good. That's what makes him care about you. You know what I'm saying? That's what sprung is. What I'm saying is, I think that the men are not the problem. I think we are. You gotta stop going after men, or stop even allowing yourself to be attracted to men who are not fully and completely attracted to you. And what do I mean by that? Let me turn this like that. What I mean by that is this. When you walking down the street, you see a man. At the gym, you see a man. Because y'all write me these questions. How do I know if he likes me? How do I know if I should approach him? Girl, if you got to ask, you shouldn't. If that man is not staring you down, don't deal with him in the first place. If he's not drawing signals to you to say, hey, I want you to come over here, or coming up to you, don't deal with him. It starts from jump. Right? You telling me your boyfriend didn't want you to listen to me because I'm gay? Girl, your boyfriend's the most irrelevant fucking subject on here right now. Nobody give a fuck. We talking about you. We talking about you. We talking about how to better you. Who give a fuck about him? Maybe he don't want you to watch a gay dude because maybe he a little gay. Maybe he don't want you to feel his eye twitching and other things twitching because he's seeing my beautiful ass up on this bitch. I don't fucking know. But baby, let me tell you this. The one comment you made about him was already too much. Two, girl, we don't give a fuck about him. You barely do either. You sent him that fucking video probably to trigger him because you know he a little sugar. That's all right. It is what it is. All right? That's all right. She's like, what you think about him, boo? This is what I'll be watching on Instagram. And she watching real close like, you better not flinch. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. I'm talking shit about your man. Not talking shit about you. All right? You say he just did 8 years? I ain't said nothing. He just did 8 years in the Pookie. Girl, hush. See, you like provoking shit. You trying to provoke him, and you provoking me. Girl, come on my live more often. I like your energy. Okay? You get the shit started. Uh-huh. All right? Jamie, you know what I'm talking about. Okay? I don't like him. Why dudes need a butt like that? You don't need your butt to be all round like that. Like, baby, why you paying attention to that on him? But no, for real. I just feel like this. Going back to what I was talking about in the first place. Masculine energy men don't value if they don't want you a little bit more than you want them. I'm going to say it. Now, that don't mean he want to chase you forever, but I think that they love, I know for a fact they love that shit. They love that shit. They want to pursue, they want that shit. Girl, you couldn't pay me all the motherfucking money in the world to get in a relationship with a man who want me less than I want him. Bitch, are you serious? Bitch, are you crazy? That sounds like that's like you signing up for more motherfucking therapy. That sounds like a self-esteem killer. Why would you want to do that? You going to bed at night, you want to be intimate. You gotta be like, baby, I gotta inspire my man to touch me? Bitch, you out your motherfucking mind. Baby, don't you want to take me out? See, the thing about this, when a man really wants you, he can't even get out the door without saying, so what you doing, on Tuesday? Like, he is already planning the next step before this one ain't even done. He gives a fuck about your well-being. He's trying to take care of you in whatever way he can. Even if he ain't got the funds to take care of you, he's trying to do whatever he can do to make your shit better. He's not giving you mixed motherfucking signals. Right? I hear you, Moya Tim. I'm going to do that. I am. You know what I'm going to start doing? Having both phones set up. That way I can do both at the same time. That'll be better. He's not giving you mixed signals, baby. A mixed signal's a no. It's a big old ugly fucking no. Bitch, if I got a motherfucking guess how you feel about me, you don't want me, and it's okay. It is okay. It's always been a no. Because when y'all be writing me like, MJ, how do I know if this man like me or not? He does this, he doesn't do this, he doesn't. I'm like, bitch, he don't want you. Bitch, he don't want you. How you know, MJ? Because, bitch, you gotta guess. You know when a man wants you. Right? You know when a man wants you. You know when a man wants you. But some of y'all are so in tune. Listen to me, babies. I'm about to rock your shit. You are so in tune to looking for the men that you think you want rather than paying attention to the men that want you. Now, see, some of y'all who operate in a low vibration, who've never been truly desired, what you're going to hear is you're going to believe that I'm telling you to settle, and I'm not telling you to settle. I'm asking you to raise your vibration so you can attract what you actually desire and what you actually deserve. And I'm going to tell you this: never want what doesn't want you. Only be attracted to what sees your value. Period. Dot. End of story. Change your type to what wants you. Because that's a baseline. I don't give a fuck how much money he got. I don't give a damn all the good shit going on in his life. I don't give a fuck how he looking gray sweatpants. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. If that man does not want you at the highest fucking level, then none of that other shit matters. A prerequisite before you can even go through the door, the primer is, does he want me? Does he want me? Does he want me? Does he desire me? Is he enamored with me? Bitch, you worried about he too short, he too tall, he got this much money, don't got enough money. But bitch, do he want you? You rejected men who don't even want you. You chasing men who don't even want you. Change your eyes and change your vision to start identifying who wants you. When you walk down the street, lift your motherfucking double chin up. I'm talking to the big bitches too. I love y'all, okay? Lift yourself up and look around when you walk. And stop looking at the ground and put your motherfucking phone away. Stop looking around when you walking. Pull your titties up. And start looking around. Who's looking at you? Who's looking at you? Who's looking at you? Who's giving you attention? Who's in your DMs? Who's texting to you? Hey, how you doing? What's going on with you? Pay attention, girls. This is not a drill. Pay attention. Will all the men who look at you be ones you want? No. But I can guarantee you this. A lot of y'all believe you're not as attractive as you really are. Not because you're not attractive, but because you don't lift your head up and actually pay attention to who's paying attention to you. You have abundance out here searching for you, but you too busy staring at that motherfucker over there who won't even turn his head at you, rather than looking at the 5 motherfuckers right here who actually are looking at you. And maybe you don't want all 5 of them, but there's probably 2 of them that could be a good candidate for a date. But he don't look like my type. Well, bitch, you ain't never got your type yet. And the one time you did get your motherfucking type, and the shit didn't work out. So why you so married to your type? What's so great about your type? What's so great about your type? Your type ain't this shit for you. Yeah, if your type was so good, you still be with him. He like the, that's the dumbest shit I ever fucking hear. I'm not gonna date him. You just don't seem like my type. Bitch, your type don't work for you. How fucking stupid are you? He not my type. What are you not seeing? You've been living 30, 40, 50 years dealing with the same motherfucking types and it's not worked out yet. Why the fuck are you still looking for the same thing? I am confused. Change your type unless you want to be lonely. Change your type unless you don't want to have nobody. Stop being so goddamn unrealistic about, no, I don't want to settle. I don't want to settle. I don't want to settle. Don't nobody want to settle. But here's the thing. How do you know when you're settling if you don't even know what the true standard is of what you deserve? You thinking you settling because you're not getting yet another toxic ass man who is your type. Or for better yet, another man who maybe not even toxic, but who brings out the toxicity in your ass. Sometimes what your type is, these men are decent, but they bring out a real fucked up part of you. Because y'all don't fit. Right? So how you know what your type is if you keep on doing the same shit? Help me to understand that. But what if I'm not attracted to him? Girl, that's the point. How you know what you're attracted to if you're only looking at one thing? Because there will be some, and I'm going to take this right now, who maybe at face value, you may say I'm not immediately attracted to him, and it's not because he's unattractive, it's because he doesn't hold the traits that you condition yourself to believe are attractive. I'm going to say that again. There are some men who you may not be attracted to at first, not because he's not attractive, but because he doesn't hold some of the traits that you have conditioned and convinced yourself that you are attracted to. Just like what Jamie says, try something new on the menu. Try something new on the menu. They got something other than chicken fingers out this bitch, baby. Try something new. Okay? Do something different. You may like the steak. You may like the lamb. Lamb is very nice. Try something different. I don't know about that. Okay. Is your own company that motherfucking good that you can't try nothing new? I'm sorry, let me go back up here. Okay, somebody just came in and she says, I know I'm off topic, but I feel down and I want it in my life. Well, let me say this, but I have to make this very clear. I can't see all comments, but I did happen to see yours. I am not a licensed therapist. I am not your therapist. I am not in a space, nor am I able to give you any mental health advice whatsoever. If you feel that you are going to hurt yourself or harm anyone else, I would advise you to contact law enforcement or a paramedic in order to provide you with assistance. I don't know what's available within your local area. However, at this point, you should not be taking any mental health advice from me in any way, shape, or form because this is not intended for this. This is for entertainment purposes, and you can use it for whatever purpose you choose. I do wish you safety. I do wish you the best. However, this is not the space to seek out mental health advice. Okay? You can go to Google, type in your area, and say suicide assistance hotline, whatever it may be. That is the step that you should be taking if addressing this is something you do want to address. However, me nor no one on here is qualified or in a situation to give you any form of support around what you're mentioning. Okay? I'm being very direct with you about this because this is a serious subject, but we also have to establish boundaries around what this platform is able to do and what we're not able to do. Okay? All right. If y'all want to put some numbers or some resources in here for this person, please do so. All right? Ultimately, I'm not endorsing any of those numbers or resources that's being put in here. This is you all as private citizens sharing your recommendations with one another. All right? Change your type. All right? I'm going to tell you this right now. What gets my attention is when I'm walking around and somebody, first of all, is enamored with me. If you want to get my attention, if you want to even get me to look that way at you, right? You have got to first show me that you are truly into me. I've never been able to do this. I'm just not good at it. I tried it. It didn't work out for me. Sent me to therapy. I will never put more energy into a man than he puts into me. It's got to be equal or nothing at all. Never. And the reason is because when I was young and dumb and didn't know better and I used to do that, it never turned out well. It's not turned out well for any of you all either. Right? It's not turned out well for any of you all either. Right? Y'all end up in loveless ass marriages, wondering why he don't touch you. And the truth of the matter is, if you was honest with yourself, you probably was always more into him than he was into you. Baby. I'm sorry, this acai is tearing my tooth up. It's cold, but it's like freezing it too. I would rather be with a man who from the outside looking in aesthetically doesn't fit what somebody thinks I should be with, but that man love me good. Who give a fuck if you with a beautiful ass man or a rich ass man or whatever it may be, who has like the standard stuff that we're told we should want in a man, right? But this man don't want you as much as you want him. You forever working hard for him. He triggers your insecurities because even if you don't think you're a jealous person, let me tell you this. When a man that you put on a pedestal, who doesn't put you on a pedestal, walks out that door, you're going to always wonder what he doing. Same applies to women, baby. It applies to both genders. When a man that you want more than he wants you, and you put on a pedestal, when he walks out that door every day, your insecurity is going to be touched. I guarantee you. When he has a criticism or an argument towards you, let me tell you what you're going to do. You're going to do one of two things. You're going to either fold under that because you truly don't believe you deserve him in the first place. So when he tells you his opinions on things, the things he doesn't like, you may be weak enough or immature enough or insecure. That's the word, insecure enough. Start changing fundamental parts of yourself, not because you want to, but because you want to keep him around because you never believed you truly deserved him. Some of y'all be sitting up in the gym not because you want to be healthy, but because you're trying to look a certain way to keep a man. Or what you will do when you're dealing with a man who you know you want more than you want him, and then he wants you, and you put him on a pedestal, is that when shit goes challenging in relationship, because it always goes challenging, you end up self-sabotaging because you believe he's going to leave you anyway. It is never healthy to be with a man who you want more than you want him. Girl, that will fuck up a relationship. It fuck your head up real bad. It will fuck your head up so bad. Hey, Maria. I'm not trying to tell y'all this shit just to blow up your ego. Only be with a man who wants you more. No, baby, I'm telling you. It only works. The only way it can work long term is if you are with a man who truly values you at the highest level. I'm going to take a couple minutes to answer some questions and we'll go forward from there. You said, what if he's a good man with mess up teeth, girl? Is he willing to buy some new ones? They can get implants, caps, the fuck? Girl, I don't know where y'all live. You go right down to Tijuana. They hook your ass up. My friend got a full grill. Shit look real good. Less than a month rent check to pay for it. All I'm saying, honey. Some shit can be worked on, honey. All I'm saying. Let me see my next question. A man told me that he matched my energy when I asked why he doesn't call me first or reach out. Was he gaslighting or should I show more interest? Girl, fuck that shit. If he's a masculine energy man, and he doesn't have to be, but if he is a masculine energy man, girl, that never come out of his mouth. Men don't match energy, they lead energy. The fuck? Well, if you ain't doing it, I ain't doing it. What kind of petty ass feminine shit is that? If you ain't doing it, I ain't doing it. Girl, get the fuck out of here. I would say, girl, get the fuck. Don't say girl, get the fuck out of here, but that's what I would have thought. Get the fuck up out of here. Oh, that's a better angle. Now you can see my body the right way. The other way, I wasn't feeling the way I'm supposed to look. Okay? I've been feeling real insecure, eating nothing but acai for the last 2 fucking days. So, a bitch needs the right angles. I wouldn't have said that. You ain't say that. He just told you. I'm feminine. I lead where you go. He should have stood just like that. Just like this. Well, you didn't show me energy, so I didn't show you energy. Picture him standing like this. When a man says some feminine shit like that, picture him standing like this. His beautiful manicured nails, standing like this, hips perched to one side, titties to the other side. We're giving angles. That's what I want you to picture your man looking like when he says some stupid shit like that. Okay? I'm like, okay, girl. Don't say girl, honey. Some of these men hate you if you say some shit like that. Don't say that. All right? Went on a date with a man who is rough around the edges. You didn't finish your statement. You said, went on a date with a man who's rough around the edges and he not so. Girl, finish the statement. I'm going to get to your question. Because I feel like it was good. All right? Let me see here. Malcolm, do you believe that me at 66 years old will find a good, nice, charming man? I'm not going to say the name of the person who just asked that question because it's a private question. I'm going to tell you, okay? Listen to me, and I say this to you affectionately, okay? No disrespect. No disrespect. I love you, all right? Bitch, you certainly the fuck will. The fuck? I think this. You have very good energy. You have very youthful energy as well. Don't be going for these older men like that. They can be your age if you want to. Let me tell you this. There's some younger men who love you to death, too. You know what I'm saying? Be open and get rid of this. This to all of y'all. Get rid of this narrative that because of your age, because of this, because of that, you question, can you attract? Are you going to still attract the same kind of men you attracted 20 years ago, 30 years ago? No. As we grow and as we evolve, we attract different types of people. So I think that sometimes it's a matter of we're still looking to attract the same type that we've been attracting in the past, and we're not paying attention to what we're attracting now. So therefore, we end up believing that we're unattractive because we're still looking towards people who would have been attracted to us 20 years ago, 10 years ago, however long ago. And we're saying, why are those types of men not attracted to me anymore? Because you've outgrown them, and now it's time for you to evolve and recognize what's attracted to you. What is attracted to you? Because truth be told, if you could get some of the men that you used to get back in the day, bitch, you wouldn't want them. Y'all know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all wouldn't want those men. Girl, there's some men I used to have a good time with back in the day, honey. Dropping like it's hot and busting it wide open, honey. We used to have a good time. All right, baby. Let me tell you this, all right? Auntie has lived, honey. When this hair dry, because my hair's still wet. When my hair dry, y'all going to see it's going to look cute. Girl, if one of those men knocked at my door today, girl, I would know. I'm like, if you don't get out of here. That was then. This is now. I'm attracted to different kind of men now. I'm attracted to different kind of men now. Right? I'm a different kind of girl. I'm a different kind of girl these days, honey. You know what I'm saying? I need something different. You know what I'm saying? So that's my point to you. The question should never be, at this age, can I still attract men? Baby, you can attract men till the day you die. The question is, are you aware of the type of men who now will find you attractive? Are you aware of the value they see within you? Do you see value in them? Because here's some of the challenges too. It's time for us to evolve. We're still looking for traits in men sometimes that are from a period of time in the past that we ain't even compatible with no more. You telling yourself your type is this, this, and this, and you want a man who's like this, and like this. Do you really? Do you really? So that's what I would encourage you around. Let me see my next question on here. Okay, here's the question she asked about the roughneck. She says, so I'm on a date with a man who's a little rough around the edges, who is direct and not passive. Okay. I like that he desires me, but I'm not sure if I can handle him being around the edges. Is this something worth going through or dating? No, I may need to outgrow this shit. I will own that, okay? So take my advice with a grain of salt, but listen to it as well, okay? I like a hood nigga. I like him a little rough. I like the corporate boys too, but I like the... I'm from where I'm from, baby, okay? It's just in my genes. I like what I like. I like all spectrums of what I like, but I can't throw my rough ones out, all right? Why? Because I understand them. I get them through and through. I get them through and through. I understand why Whitney liked Bobby. Okay? I get it. They were the same. They came from the same place. Right? Take all the stuff out their relationship, drugs, blah, blah. That was their habits. I'm talking about them as human beings. Right? I get it. My point is this. Pay attention to the character of a man before you pay attention to how he may communicate certain things. Right? I'll give you an example. And I'm not telling none of my business, so mind your motherfucking business, but I'll tell you this, okay? Let me give a hypothetical scenario. I'm at dinner with, let's hypothetically say my boo. And some would say he's a little rough around the edges. Some would say. The person who was helping us did not do something correctly. And they were wrong. They were 100% wrong. So he goes ahead, yo. Already got his hand up in the air in the middle of this nice ass restaurant. Yo. Signal over. I'm like, you can use your finger. I'm thinking this man, I'll say this shit out loud. Like, there's ways to signal eye contact. You ain't got to do all this. But whatever. That's who he is. It is what it is. Guy comes over. Hi, how are you doing today? I'm not eating this. Look at this. Da-da-da. Ain't soft, ain't nothing to do. It's like, well, what would you like us to do? Clearly something different. Because in his mind, he's interpreting the staff members' very customer service oriented approach. He's interpreting it as sarcasm. And it may have been a little sarcasm laced in there. Because just because he's rough doesn't mean he's stupid. Right? Highly intuitive person, right? So he's interpreting it that way. And I'm seeing this exchange. Two masculine energy people. One person's at work, one person's eating. Two masculine energy people. But one's a little bit less refined, so to speak. And the staff member is very refined and is kind of talking down to him a little bit. It starts to escalate. It starts to escalate. Right? So in that moment, here's what I did. Right? I stepped in there as I was sitting there, and I looked at the waiter, and I said, I was like, hi. And I looked him right in the eyes and batted my eyes at him so that he would only focus on me. Hi. He's like, hello. I was like, what's your name? I don't remember it. I'm so sorry. He's like, what's his name? Is Mark. He's like, my name is Mark. I was like, Mark, it's such a pleasure to talk with you. I'm Malcolm. I was like, so I just want to ask, is there any solution to what he's requesting right now? If not, that's not a problem. But I'm sure you have other tables to get to. But is there a solution that you may be able to help us with, Mark? I think what we could do is X, Y, Z. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So he walks away. I then look over at the person I'm with, hypothetically. And I say, I like to poke fun. I said, baby, you know you scared that man, right? What you mean? I said, baby, put yourself in his shoes. You think that the way you came across to him made him more defensive or less defensive? Well, he was wrong. But did it help? And what did he do once I started talking? He got nice and he gave me what I wanted, right? He's like, yeah, exactly. So I use it as a teachable moment. I don't view the roughneck shit as a reason not to be with him. I view those moments as this man has made it X number of decades in life being this way, and it's worked out very well for him. Extremely well for him. Right? It just may not be my way. But he can learn from me. His character is not bad. He just deals with some shit a little rough. And I can learn from him. Because there are moments where I don't catch shit and I'm being too nice. He's like, fuck that bitch. Don't be nice. Okay? Fuck that hoe up. In whatever way you can do it. Right? You know what I mean? So my point in saying is this. Judge people by their character. Judge people by the value that they add to your life. And the value you can add to their life. You know what I'm saying? And you clearly are attracted to him. So go with it. And maybe you don't put him in settings that he's going to be uncomfortable with sometimes. He's a little rough on the edges. Maybe certain restaurants are the restaurants you go to with your girlfriends. And certain restaurants are the ones you go to with him. You know what I mean? Remember, you're not picking a man based on who's going to fit 100% in my life. You're picking a man based on when we come together, can we build something that fits for us both? It's not about you too rough, you too soft. It's about can we complement each other in a way that we can build something that's compatible together, that's comfortable for us both. You see what I'm saying? Let me see my next question. You said, just making sure, if a man calls and texts you at the end of the day, beginning and throughout his day, wants to be with you intimately, but still is out spreading his stuff, does that mean he's not ready for a relationship? He's just a friend, right? He's 23 years younger than you. Okay, let's talk about something, baby, okay? A man can call you every day and spend every night with you. That doesn't mean he's ready for a relationship. It does mean he values your company. It may mean he likes you. He could even fall in love with you, but that doesn't mean he's ready to give you the kind of relationship you want. Right? Time and energy is very important, but you also have to have compatible life views. Right? And if you're at a stage of your life where you want the consistency in communication, and you also want the someone who's going to be able to be monogamous with you and is investing in monogamy, then that's okay to get. And what I find to be true about men, I don't care what age they are, I don't care what kind of playboy he is. When he's ready to settle down, he's ready to settle down. When he meets someone who he likes, if monogamy is his thing, because monogamy is not everybody's thing, and that's fine. But if he's a monogamy-oriented man, it doesn't matter how old he is. It doesn't matter what's happening in his life. It doesn't matter if he's in his hustle phase trying to make money. It doesn't matter. He's going to lock it down with you. I guarantee you that. If he's not locked it down with you, then girl, that's not what he wants. Don't sit around and wait. Or enjoy him for what he can give you, but put very strict emotional boundaries on yourself so that you don't start to expect more from him than what he's showing you can give. And then that way, with the extra energy that you've now taken away from giving to him, you can now start living your damn life. Because we love to complain about these men out here spreading their seeds, so to speak. Girl, why aren't you out here dating around so you can find somebody who's for you? That's where y'all fuck up. Y'all will meet a man who's shown you that he can't give you what you want, need, or desire, but you will sit here and wait and give him most of your attention, if not all of your attention, hoping that eventually he will change into being or be ready for what it is that you want from him. When the truth of the matter is, the same time that he was out there enjoying himself, you should have been out there enjoying yourself, looking for what you want, because the reason he's out there enjoying himself is because he likes you, but he's not sure of you. He likes you, but he's not sure of you yet. You're not the one he wants fully. That's why he's not committed to you fully. You're not the one he wants fully. That's why he's not committed to you fully. It's not because he's hustling right now. He's trying to get his money up before he starts a relationship. Bullshit. A man can live in a cardboard box, baby. If you want to lock it down with you, he's going to lock it down with you. It's not because he just got out of a relationship. Bullshit. Men will get married six months after the divorce. Girl, get the fuck out of here with that shit. It ain't because he's still trying to figure this out. Girl, bullshit. Okay? If he ain't locked it down with you, it's because he don't want you. And the only people who will tell you otherwise are men who want you to get pushed enough to sit around and wait for him. So my point is this: enjoy him for what he's good for, whatever that may be, while giving your time to other men who can give you what you actually want while you go look for him. Baby, what you doing tomorrow? Going out. I'm going out. What you mean? What you mean? Who you going out with? Just a friend. Ain't his fucking business. Just a friend. What's going on with a friend tomorrow? What you doing, baby? What you doing? Code is, I'm going out with a man. I'm spending time with men. I'm getting to know other people in these streets. So when you going to be available again? I don't know, probably this weekend. Probably this weekend. I'm not sure though, baby. Hit me up. We'll figure it out. I can't wait to see you though. Can you pass my perfume right there? The pink bottle. Yeah. That's how you do it. And he don't even know motherfucking thing about what you're doing or where you're going because he don't tell you shit either. If that's not your man, it's not your man. That's the gentleman that you spend time with and enjoy. And if he wants to be your man, then the tables can turn. Do we see how that works? Ladies, do we see how that works? You don't ever give a man that kind of unencumbered access to you, your schedule, to how you think, until he's done the same thing for you. Honey, because we girls, don't we know it? We can step into housewife real easy. It is not that hard, baby. I could be in these streets last week. But when I meet the right kind of man, right? When I meet the right kind of man, girl, bye. Girl, bye. Girl, all the way bye. All the way bye. Anybody on my phone, but I ain't calling you back no more. I'm that girl. I am that girl, baby. I will ditch every man that I have ever known when I meet the right one. When I meet the one that feel right in that moment. Shit, I don't give a fuck. Because they'll be there when you come back. They ain't going nowhere. It's all right. So my point is, get out here in these streets and live your damn life. All right? Let me see here. People say they don't want to teach a man. What about the lessons that he teaches you? I guess I just wonder why people don't see that there's always an exchange. I definitely agree with you. And I think that is so important when I say compatible energy. Because at the end of the day, it's one-sided. If you got to teach a man and train a man like he a damn dog, then it's not going to work. It's going to always be an imbalance, and eventually he's going to resent you because there's no masculine energy human being on this earth that always wants to be taught. He wants to be able to pour into you as well. That's a big part of fulfillment as being a masculine energy partner. So I think that that's why it's about finding compatible energy. Do we have things we can add value to each other? I may be strong in this area, you're strong in this area. Can we help each other grow in those areas? That's why, like, for example, when the young woman asked about a guy who's a little rougher, nice guy, sweet guy, but a little rougher on the edges. Well, for me, even though, I grew up where I grew up how I grew up, the reality was that my mother and my father, but really my mother put a lot of energy into this. Put me in a private school, put me in these different programs, even if it was her last dollar, to try to refine me and create me into the adult that she thought that I was destined to become. And I really appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. And so with that said, even though me and certain types of men who may be considered roughnecks, although we may come from the same background, the tools that I've learned to navigate life with, going through decades of therapy on and off, if anything ever happened in my life, I did therapy. I did, always. Right? So I have all these different tools available to me that some other men who may come from the same background as me may not have. However, that doesn't mean that the tools that are available to them are not equally as valuable, but in different areas, so we can complement each other. You see where I'm going? And so that's why I really do think that it's not about having the same energy, it's about having compatible energy. And compatible energy does, of course, mean that yes, there will be some areas that we will feel perfectly in sync with. But there will also be some areas that we're going to be different, but that we can benefit from each other. I will tell you this, one of the best things that I've gotten from certain kinds of men that people would say are very different than me, right? Less diplomatic and so on, is I learned how to stand up for myself from those types of men. Him sitting in the background hearing me on a call, I'm like, nah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Don't let that bitch talk. Call your goddamn whoever up and get them to fix that shit. You don't let nobody do that. This blah blah trying to take advantage of you. I'm trying to be diplomatic and nice. Nah, fuck that shit. You see what I'm saying? Men should date men. What? Women should date women. Well, that's one perspective, but not everyone's gay. So that doesn't work for everybody. You know what I mean? Let me see here. My friend is dating someone who has a girlfriend. Should I feel a way about that, being that she knows that I've been cheated on? How and how you dealt with heartbreak. Girl, what the fuck does who she dating got to do with you? Are you really that self-centered? My friend is the other woman, and she knows how heartbreaking that was for me. So should I be upset with her for making her own choice as an adult? No, you should mind your fucking business. Love you. But you should mind your fucking business and just learn how to create some fucking boundaries. Your friend's not going to do everything you like. But you don't have to talk to them about it. You can be very gentle and very nice about, girl, you know, that's triggering as fuck to me when you talk about being that other woman, because you know how that was for me. I don't want to talk about that right now. Let's talk about something else. I can't even talk about that. Anyway, girl, what's going on with so-and-so? The fuck? They not supposed to do what they want to do? And I'm not saying she's right for doing it. I'm not saying she's wrong for doing it. I don't know the fucking situation. It's not my life. You know what I'm saying? Is her character fucked up with how she deal with you? Don't let her around your man. I'll tell you that right now. Just saying. But I'm just saying, girl, come up off of it. How could you do that when you know how this affected me? You know how many bitches been cheated on? How many bitches been other women? The fuck, you probably have no motherfucking friends if that was your standard. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know the story. I'm not justifying it, but you got a whole lot of people out here who are quote unquote cheating. Now let me say this. I am Miss Monogamy. Okay? Miss me with that open relationship shit. If y'all want to do that shit, God bless you. I will never judge it. I don't want to do that shit. There's nothing remotely appealing to me about thinking about my man fucking somebody else. It does nothing for me. It does nothing appealing to me about the idea of my man knowing I'm out there doing the same thing, even if we're doing it together. Nothing appeals to me about that thought. Nothing. Okay? But with that said, let me be very clear about this. If that's what somebody wants to do, go ahead and do it. I'm happy with you for doing that. Do what you want to do, because I don't know your situation. I don't know what's going on at home. I don't know the agreements. I don't know the whatever. And when you think about people who are in these relationships, you got some people who are in all-out relationships and they are nothing more than glorified roommates. They're in a relationship because they can't afford to move apart because they're too financially enmeshed to move apart. They're in a relationship because the cultural and societal repercussions they may deal with in their community could be so harsh for them breaking up, and they don't know how to navigate that yet. I'm not justifying people, quote unquote, cheating on their spouses, but what I'm saying is that you don't know the dynamics at home that allows this person to feel comfortable with going out here and being with somebody else. So without knowing people's at-home dynamics that influence their choices, who the fuck am I to judge them? I just don't fuck with people who make choices that don't work for me. If I'm a monogamous person and I don't want to be the other person, then I don't date other people who are in a relationship. Because that's my value system. But we can't think that just because someone's our friend, that they're going to mirror their actions around every part of our value system. As long as what she does to you does not affect you negatively, and as long as your friendship and how you deal with each other fits within your shared value system, then that's what matters most. We have to grow up. This isn't high school where you get into the cliques and all the girls act the same who hang with each other, and all the boys who hang with each other act the same, and everyone do everything the same. We're grown. People are nuanced. So I'm sorry that you went through what you went through, but it's not her responsibility to shape her decisions around what's going to make you feel good. If you don't like it, then set a boundary around not talking about those things. I will tell a friend in a minute, I don't want to fucking hear that shit no more. You talking about this, that, and the third, baby, I didn't heard enough about it, or I just don't like hearing about it. Can we talk about something else? And it's up to the friend to decide if they're okay with that. If being my friend means that I got to hear about every part of your life, even the parts that I really don't want to fucking hear about, then, babe, we need some better boundaries. Because I'm sure there are parts of my life you don't want to hear about either. So let's talk about the shit that we actually do agree on. You say it nicely, but you say it. So set a fucking boundary and do it tactfully. All right? I already read that one. You said, what about a man who seems stuck in his single season? What about him? He's irrelevant to you. If you looking for a man and you deal with a man who's in his single season, girl, that man ain't for you. That man ain't for you. That man ain't for you. If he in his single season, then hey, make him your homeboy. Hang out with him as a friend. He may have some friends waiting in their single season. That's my mindset, all right? When I'm single, if I meet a man who I'm like, you know what, you're not the one for me, babe, we can still be friends. Y'all gotta learn how to friend zone these men. Men do that shit to y'all real good. Girl, friend zone them. Hey, bro. He bro. Right? And you hang out with him because he may have some homeboys. So he just could be enjoyable to hang around. Men can be... I know y'all want a man. But men have more value than just being, can he be your man or not, right? It's like, if he can't be your man and you don't want shit to do with him, girl, he could be a really nice guy. He could make a really good friend for you. Y'all already mature enough to handle that. But I'm just saying, like, girl, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. There's always another one, like, oh, okay, I see things in you that I really don't like for my partner. But you could be a good hangout buddy, and you got some cute ass homeboys too. Nah, let's be good. I'll be the girl in the group. Okay? The fuck are we talking about? You know? Let me see here. The guy I'm interested in calls daily. Did you already ask this question? This looks real familiar. Okay, no, this is different. You said the guy I'm interested in calls daily, sometimes several times a day, but doesn't ask to spend much time together as I would like. Should I move on? No, you be direct with him. Before you move on, be direct. Is all I'm saying. Right? You just say something to the effect of, you said even if y'all hooked up before, girl, yeah. Y'all gotta learn from the gays with that shit. Gays could have hooked up with somebody and they be their best friend 2 years from now. You be like, they get along so well. Well, when they first met, they could have dated probably. Or maybe. Girl, that shit is the past. We grown. But, okay, so you talk to this guy regularly, but he don't ever plan nothing. Be direct with him. Before you let him go. If you're going to let him go, you're going to let him go. But at least be direct with him first. Right? Thank you so much, Luke, and congratulations on your book. You just say to him, hey, baby, I'm enjoying you, but I'm not sure how long I can go if we don't start hanging out more. I need to see you at least once a week, baby. Be direct. Be cutesy about it, but be direct. Baby, I need to see you more. I feel like I don't ever see you. Am I just a pen pal or you want to start making time for me? Because I need at least once a week. Men need instructions sometimes. Sometimes he not knowing what to do because he, in his mind, he thinks you don't want to hang out with him. I know that's foreign to believe. Like, what you mean? How would he think I don't want to hang out with him? You don't know what's going through their head. You don't know what's going through their head. So stop assuming that you do. Stop assuming you think that he don't want you and start being direct with him. Here's what society fucked up a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all. When it comes to this particular area. Y'all are wonderful in other areas, but listen to this particular area. And I think it's heavily women over the age of 35. It taught y'all that femininity had to do with that being feminine meant that you had to hold back saying your desires, saying your wants, and that allowing a man or being submissive to a man means hoping that he can read through your silence and give you what you want. That somehow or another is impolite or not feminine or rude or whatever it is to be direct with men. Or to teach you to value having a man so bad that you don't want to rock the boat, so you don't say what you really think, not because you're not passionate about your feelings, but because you're afraid that you'll push him away if you're direct with him. And then you got the young broads out here who've been taught something very different. They will tell a man what they want, how they want it, and how to give it to him. Y'all like, oh my gosh, you so fast, you so this, you so that. Meanwhile, she always got a man and she always getting what she wants. You tell me who's getting it right. Do you think that gay men give the best relationship advice to single women? No. I think that people who give relationship advice, my thing is, I don't view myself as giving relationship advice. I view myself as just giving life advice, period. Right? My audience primarily is women. And the questions that I generally get is about relationships. So I'm a brand. So McDonald's ain't going to be in business long if they selling hammers and nails. People coming to them for hamburgers. So you got to serve people what they're coming for. But my point is this. I don't give good advice because I'm a gay person. I think I give advice that is from the core of what I believe. I happen to be gay, right? Which may give me the ability to kind of understand some different perspectives. But you have gay men who give good advice and bad advice. You have straight women who give good advice and bad advice. At the end of the day, audiences tend to draw towards people that they resonate with. You know? That's when be like, I don't like your advice. I'm like, well, bitch, you ain't got to be on here. Go to somebody else's page. I'm sure they have 50 million other pages who might give you something you like more than mine. So I'm not here to give you everything you need. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to give my shit to the people who want it. So, my point, what was I just saying? Be direct with these men. Be direct with these men. Tell them exactly what you want. Say it softly. Say it very softly. I say shit soft as fuck. Baby, I'm just curious. Girl, one of my favorite things to do is when I need to tell a man something and I see him, men get defensive sometimes. They get defensive a little bit when you got to tell them something. Because a lot of times men are not comfortable being vulnerable. So you got to go to them and tell them, a criticism or rather it's constructive or whatever. They can kind of tighten up a little bit. I love that shit when I see them tightened up. That don't intimidate me at all. I used to be intimidated by that shit. I love that shit. I love that shit because I know I'm about to break you, baby. I'm about to break you and you're going to love every bit of it. When I say break you, I'm not breaking your masculinity. I'm breaking down that wall that everyone else didn't know how to break down. That you don't always know how to break down yourself. But I'm going to do it. I'm good at this shit. Trust me. They pay me for it. And I come over. And you smile. Never argue. You always start off with softness. Femininity, bitch, we got it. Why are we not using it? Femininity is not just for when he take you out on a date. Femininity is for when you want to get what you want. And understand, if understanding is what you want, baby, femininity. Anytime you try to get anything out of a man, femininity. Femininity. Okay? Hey, baby. He's in there. What's up? Because he know he got on your nerves already. He know he doesn't hurt you. He knows whatever. He knows. He's not stupid. Hey, what's up? I just want to talk to you. Start off with emotion. Always start with emotion. Bitch, go for the fucking jugular up front. Bow. What I mean by that is this. I know that you love me. I know that I mean the world to you. Affirm. You have to affirm. I know that you love me. I know that I mean the world to you. And I know that you know that I feel the same way about you. You know it, right? Yeah, I know it. But baby, I was hurt the other day. And I know you did not intend to. But I was really hurt the other day when you said XYZ. And I know it wasn't your intention. But I know that you love me enough that you want me to tell you the truth. And then shut the fuck up. He's like, but I wasn't even doing that. And when he gets defensive, because he will be defensive at first. That's how they do sometimes. You sit there. This is where emotional regulation comes in. A lot of y'all's relationships are dysregulated because you're not emotionally regulated. Right? You said, why should we have to play these games? Girls, it's only a game if you not learn how to do this shit. This is not a game. This is called emotional regulation. See, a lot of y'all believe that somehow or another it's a game to regulate yourself because it's difficult. It's not a game. It's just that you've lived so dysregulated saying anything that comes to your mouth, not seeing the negative emotional impacts that it has in your relationships, that when someone says, why don't you try a different way that may feel out of character, but it's not a game. Just because it's out of character and you're not used to it doesn't make it fake. It's a different approach, right? If the approach you've been doing works for you, then do that. Don't do what I'm telling you to do, the fuck. Don't do what I'm telling you to do. If what you're doing work for you, you know what I'm saying? But if the shit ain't working for you, then listen to some shit for a minute. Because I used to be that dysregulated ass bitch who would come in here and I'm going to pop off, I'm going to say that. Did it work? No. Could it get an apology out of a man? Yeah, but half the time these men apologize just to get you to shut the fuck up. Not because you right, not because he agree with you, and it don't mean he's not going to do the same shit again. So listen. You start with affirmation. You affirm him. I know you love me. You know I love you. I know you would never do anything to hurt me. But the other day I did feel hurt when this happened. And I know that wasn't your intention. So I'm coming to you right now to tell you how I feel. Because I know that deep down inside, it was never your intention to hurt me. But I also, you probably don't know how I feel unless I tell you. And I also want to hear how you feel. Now, the first time you do this with your man, he probably going to be like, the fuck? This bitch going crazy. What the fuck is wrong with her? Right? He may become defensive. Nah, but blah, blah, blah. Emotional regulation kicks in. And you be quiet. Let him go. Let him talk. Let him talk. When a man is defensive, you never interrupt. You let him get it all out. Let him get it out. It's like pouring gas on the fire if you try to interrupt. Just shut up. And nod. Nodding is not agreement. Nodding is just affirmation of your feelings. Exactly. Be vulnerable. In fact, sit closer to him when he's doing it. He's sitting there, you sit beside him just like this. And let him get it all out. And then you just can say something to the effect of like, baby, I appreciate you sharing that with me because I definitely didn't know your full perspective on that. I didn't know how you fully felt. So I really appreciate you sharing that with me. But I do want to also offer to you that there's no part of me that loves you any less because of what I'm sharing with you. Yes, I was hurt, but I don't love you any less. That is men's core fear when y'all in those arguments. Y'all may not feel that way because he don't express it that way. But when he hears you're disappointed in him, he fears that you love him less. Any of y'all have children, especially little boys? You have a little boy who's a mama's boy? You know exactly what I'm talking about. You get upset with them, they think the world's falling apart. Because someone inside is like, Mommy, am I still your little boy? He's like, baby, am I still your man? That's why he's freaking out. That's why he don't want to admit, that not necessarily admit, but that's why they struggle to take responsibility sometimes immediately, is because they're not trying to say that you're wrong. It's that they don't want to admit that you're wrong, because especially with men who've ever dealt with abandonment issues, right? They have a struggle with admitting that you're right. That you're right, because they believe that in admitting that you're right, then that means that they're wrong. And if they're wrong, then what does that mean about how you will love them? If you ever grew up under a narcissistic parent, if you ever grown up under situations with a dysregulated parental influence in your life, a lot of y'all have chosen men who that's where they come from. A lot of y'all have come from that too. Let's pay attention to this, okay? Sometimes their defensive nature that they show you has nothing to do with them saying you're wrong. It has everything to do with that they were conditioned in an environment that they only knew how to receive love, or only would get love if they made the other person who was in their life feel like they were right. You couldn't disappoint mom. You couldn't disappoint dad. You damn sure couldn't hold them accountable. Because if you did, the repercussions that were negative. It was silent treatment. It was being hit. It was all numbers of things. So then he grows into this big grown man who you're like, why is he so defensive all the time? Because, girl, he was never in an environment that was safe enough for him to be accountable and to be honest about when he fucked up. So I'm not saying that's your problem. But what I'm saying is a part of regulating yourself emotionally is being able to recognize that the way people respond to us has a lot to do with where they come from and a whole lot to do with how do we approach them. That doesn't mean that if we do everything, if we approach them the right way every time, they're going to always do right. Some people are just fucked up and they don't want to work on it, and that's on them. But you will never see the full potential of somebody if you keep on approaching them in a way that triggers them. Pay attention to how people respond to you. And if your man keeps on responding to you in the same way, or your woman keeps responding to you in the same way consistently, it could be them, but it could also be how you're approaching them. Maybe there's some emotional regulation that you got to go through and how you deal with things with them. And I'm going to take it back to the question this came from. If you're dealing with a man and you're like, oh, he won't even ask. Let's go back to the beginning relationship. You say, we talk all the time, but he'll never invite me out. You don't know what rejection means to him. Maybe he grew up in an environment where he was constantly rejected or having his feelings dismissed. And you're like, oh, MJ, it ain't that deep. It is. Because everything we do in life comes from where we come from until we work through it. Releasing trauma is being able to let go of the shit that we got from the past. Now we deal with stuff now. It's changing our habits. Now we view things, right? So maybe he comes from an experience in the past where rejection really left an indelible mark on him. And so with that said, even though he's a man, even though he's very masculine, even though he may have these traits in him that may make him seem assertive, he reaches out, texts you all the time like you mentioned, right? What if, though, he has a deep-seated fear of rejection and he is someone who needs extra confirmation that it's okay to take steps? You like, well, girl, I talk to you, dude, I talk to you every day, just ask me out. Because in your mind, that's enough, but in his mind, he may need a lot more. He may need you to actually say something like, hey, when we going out? Some of y'all think, oh, this man don't initiate enough. He don't do this enough. Girl, he's a man, but he's still a human. You don't know what experiences have led him to where he's at. Sometimes we have to be willing to take the extra mile, not to do all the work. Not to do all the work. But to at least recognize, this man likes me and he shows a lot of signs he likes me, but it seems like there's a blockage right here. Why don't I verbalize, rather than expecting him to figure it out, why don't I verbalize what it is that I want from him and then see if that does something? And if he does nothing with it, then I know I don't need to move forward from here. But you can't just give up on him because he's not doing it. If he's not doing what you told him to do, if he's not doing something and you never told him to do it, then how do you know he knows that you want him to do it? If he's not doing something and you have not told him to do it, then how do you know that he knows what you want him to do? He's not a fucking mind reader. He's not. You think that, well, he should know this, he should know that. Girl, well, maybe if he was another woman, he would figure it out. But y'all got women that y'all friends with who still step on your toes and don't do what you want them to fucking do. So if women can't read each other's minds, then what makes you think a man can? Right? You said not Trump orange before election day. You sound fucking ridiculous. Okay? You sound ridiculous right now. If you want to encourage people to vote for who you want them to vote for, you can use this comment section to do that. Feel free to. But I'm wearing this fucking shirt because my skin looks amazing in this fucking shirt. And it complements my hair. And it was the shirt that I was wearing today. Okay? Thank you very much. The fuck? Okay? No, real talk. Is the shirt I put on earlier. It just was really pretty. It's like, oh my God, I like my skin shirt. That's how I make my outfit selections. Let me see here. He said, I have a friend. Her man won't take her to meet his family or friends. I try to tell her that he's really not into you. Let her figure that shit out. Let her figure that shit out. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Let her figure it out. She okay with that. Why y'all be trying to convince your friends to live lives that's more than what they okay with? Some of your friends are okay with being the other woman. Some of your friends are okay with playing second fiddle. Some of your friends are okay with never being a man's priority. Because you can tell her to not deal with him. But let me tell you what's going to happen. Either she don't deal with him, if she don't fix the way she view her shit, she going to just attract another man, going to treat her the same fucking way. Baby, let me tell you one thing about being big grown, okay? I can love you as my friend and watch you fuck up your life. As long as your fuck ups don't affect me. Why? Because grown folks can do what grown folks want to do, and it is not my job and not my responsibility to protect you from your fucked up ass choices. If I tell you once and you don't listen to it, I'm not saying a motherfucking thing again because you're choosing this shit. So, girl, what you want for dinner? Child, Chauncey called me again. He on that bullshit again. And bitch, I don't give a fuck. Do we want chicken or steak today? Because Chauncey's going to be on that bullshit regardless. But do we want chicken or steak today? The only way we not fucking around as friends is if you keep bringing that shit up to me. Because I don't want to fucking hear about it. No shade to you, but baby, I don't make those kind of choices in my life. So I don't want to hear about your choices that are like that. If I don't want to talk about shit that's not compatible with my life. If I'm trying to make the best choices for me, why am I going to bathe myself in your fucked up ass choices? We become what we expose ourselves too much. I don't need your shit contaminating me. If I'm not a good enough example to you on how to make different quality choices, that's cool. Do what you want to do, but baby, you're not going to be the consistent example to me on how to make fucked up ass choices. I don't want to hear about the shit. You not a real friend? No, bitch, I'm not your motherfucking therapist. You want somebody to unconditionally listen to your fuck shit that you continuously do over and over again? Call somebody who's getting paid by the hour to do it because they will gladly do it. Gladly. What one does that? Or fried fish, fried catfish. I'm all right with that too. You see where I'm going with that? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. Child. You won't believe what so-and-so. You're right, I won't believe it because I'm not listening. Okay. I'm not your therapist at all. I'm really not. I'm not. I would say just for my own life because people see the kind of work that I do. And if you do want to schedule a coaching session with me, you can click one of the link that's on my Instagram page. But people see the kind of work that I do. And they think that, oh, friendship with me, and some of y'all are similar because you have that helping spirit that kind of comes out your pores. People are like, oh, friendship with them means I can call them for advice whenever I want. The fuck you can. The fuck you can. I made it almost 40 years in this body, okay? And one thing I ain't never do is give shit out for free. I don't give a fuck who you are, okay? I don't do it. I don't do it. Don't call me with your... I like what Shadley just said. Trauma dumping. I don't give a fuck. Don't call me with your trauma dumping. Everybody's life is going through shit. I do not need to be the one person you call always about your shit. I don't want it. And that's why I really like... If I meet somebody and they automatically start talking about what's going on in their life, bitch, get the fuck away from me. Please get the fuck away from me. That is so disrespectful. To think that a friendship means... no, so girl, don't even let yourself be like that. Let me see here. See, Marilia? Let me see here. I'm looking at my next question. I'm on the question list right now. If a man asks you if a man asks you if he proposed to you, what would you say? Does that indicate a proposal's coming? I don't like making this facial expression because it makes me look like I need Botox. And I have not had that yet. I'm holding off. But baby, you can't be that stupid. If I proposed to you, what would you say? No. I'm just curious. Because I don't want to go spend a motherfucking paycheck on a ring just to get a no. I don't want to be rejected. Girl, what the fuck you think, girl? Make sure your nails are done before every fucking date night because you don't want your pictures taken with your new ring and fucked up nails. Congratulations in advance. And find a way to let them know what kind of rings you like. Because that's one thing. Isn't that our worst fear? He proposed us with some ugly ass fucking ring. Oh my God, girl. Like, the fuck is this shit? I'll take it, but then I'm like, baby, this one doesn't fit. You gotta make it up a lie. This doesn't fit very well. Can we go and get it resized? Then when you go to get it resized, you start looking. That is so pretty. Oh, no, I love this one. That is so pretty. Can I just try it on? I'm just curious. You'll get the next ring. You'll get it by Tuesday. Trust me. Okay? Trust me. Let me see here. He told me I don't need to post pretty pictures because I'm not a model or influencer. What would you reply with? Girl, silence and blocking him? Bitch, he's trying to break you down. He's trying to break you down to build him up so he can build you up. Not even to build you up, he's trying to break you down. Don't post those pretty pictures. You ain't no model or influencer. What kind of insecure ass man is that? That's insecure as fuck. Girl, get the fuck away from him. Girl, I don't trust that shit. I don't trust that kind of energy. Telling me what... my thing was, I thought the question was going a different direction. I thought you were going to say something like, he told you not to post these types of pictures because it makes him feel insecure that other men will see you, I don't know, in your swimsuit or whatever it may be. Because I get it. Y'all see the kind of shit I post, right? And I'm not going to sit there and act like I've not had a man tell me, damn, I like seeing those pictures, but it kind of, no one do see you like that. People be in your DMs when you like that. That's the man. I'm okay with that. Because I can explain to him whatever. But don't post that because you're not a model. You ain't pretty enough to be posting that shit. You ain't famous enough to be posting that shit. Girl, only thing an insecure man can do is make you insecure. The only thing that an insecure man can do is make you insecure. The only thing that an insecure man can do is make you insecure. Get the fuck away from him. You said, do you think men are intimidated by strong women? No, I think weak men are intimidated by strong people, period. Men in general are not. And let's be real, we all are capable, all of us, male, female, masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. We are all capable of getting intimidated by something. The question is not what do you get intimidated by. The question is not what makes you jealous. The question is, are you able to emotionally regulate yourself enough to recognize when those moments are coming on so that you can make alternative choices that will not negatively affect your relationship. What do you do with your feelings is the question, not what do you feel. Your feelings are irrelevant because feelings are not fact. You can feel any kind of way. What are you doing with those feelings? A man come to me and say, hey, baby, when you posted that picture the other day, I got kind of jealous. I saw that dude in the comments saying blah, blah. It kind of made me jealous. Okay, what more? But I was cool because I know you come home with me every night, so fuck that little... Okay, now we're where we need to be at. Now we're where we need to be at. Your jealousy is not a problem. So I can tell you real fast, we walking on the street. I saw your eyes looking over there. Uh-huh. I know what you like. I saw that. But did he walk across the street? Is he gonna do shit but look over there? No. So we can have a conversation about it and release the valve on the on that pent up tension and move on. You see what I'm saying? Emotional regulation is very important. Because there will always be things around you that have the potential to trigger you. But the question is, do you let it? Do you let it? Okay, y'all. You know why my hair is this white right now? You can see, I actually have product in my hair. I have this deep conditioner in it right now. So my routine is that at night, not every night, God no, I will like deep condition or whatever. It's like a leave-in. I do deep conditioner shower and then do the leave-in. And I let that sit. This is going to dry in. And then tomorrow, when I like get out of bed, put a little water in it, put a little curl activator in it, a little curl cream, then it's going to set the way it needs to set. Right? He said, girl, nobody saw it but you. Girl, mind your motherfucking business. I'm going to explain anyway. Let me see here. Warnell won Halloween. Y'all need to go to Warnell's page. He was Missy Elliott. He was Kamala Harris. Who else were you? I think it was the third one. So I always see yours every year. Your outfits. No offense, but your energy is so flawless. Why would I take offense to that? Unless you're about to say some fucked up shit. That the only theory I have is you are under the influence. Oh, well, that is kind of offensive. But I don't think you use alcohol or drugs. What's the secret? Well, you are correct. That's not my judge. The secret is that I'm an entertainer. I'm an entertainer who gives advice. I'm an entertainer. I've been on camera for like 16 years. Been on stage. Probably since I was like 4. I'm an entertainer. Yeah. So this is a part of the me that's been cultivated. This is my job and I enjoy doing it. And thankfully I have a personality that can mesh with my job. Am I gay? No! I have never been with a man a day in my life. Don't I look like I love women? Are you gay? Because are you trying to project onto me? Are you trying to make me look gay? Because do you like men? Sir? I don't know. I'm not gay. I've never been gay. The idea of being with a man disgusts me. I can't even picture being with a man. That seems crazy. Oh my God. I'll pray for you. I'm just curious. Yeah, you curious about something. What's my thoughts on casual intimacy? Casual and consensual means do what you want. If you want to have consensual intimacy with someone, I don't care if it's the first date or the 7th date, or you're waiting until marriage. It's completely up to you. Do what you want to do because you are an adult. You're an adult. But I'm going to take it a step further. Do what you want to do and stop telling people what you do. Don't tell people what you do. Y'all question a lot of y'all's choices and second guess what you want to do because you are getting advice from people. Do you think I should do that? What does it fucking matter? What if I would have told you right now? Because let's say you're wondering about should you do casual intimacy because you actually want to, right? Obviously, you're considering it if you ask the question. But then I were to say on here, no, you shouldn't be doing it. You should wait. What makes my opinion greater than yours? What makes that more valid? Just because I may say it in an authoritative tone and I may have millions of people who may watch me, does that mean that my opinion is right for you? In this subject? Maybe my opinion is right for you in other subjects, but how do you know it's right for you in this subject? An opinion is just an opinion. If it doesn't resonate with what you want, then it's probably not the best opinion for you. So do what you want to do. That's my personal opinion. You know? Especially when it comes to something as intimate as personal as that. Thoughts on moving in with a man before marriage or proposal. I would never marry a man unless I live with him first. Hell fucking no. What's casual intimacy? Casual S word. I'm not saying the word on camera. You know? Y'all gotta read between the lines. Y'all big and grown. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Alright? What you mean by intimacy? Y'all still so nasty and so ratchet that unless I say it, y'all know what you're talking about. You talking about fucking? No, I ain't saying that. Okay? What's the question I just read? I got all track. Oh, what's my thoughts on living with a man before you marry or proposing? I would never want to be with a man if we ain't living together. I'm sorry, like get married to him. The fuck are we talking about? Now, my thing is he can have his place, you can have your place. Y'all ain't spending a lot of time together. You don't know someone until you spend a lot of time with them. And how can you say yes to a proposal from someone? A proposal is like a little contract. Like, yes, I'm committing to marry you. Maybe informally. How could you say yes to that? You never lived with him. I don't care what your church say. I'm talking to you. Real talk, real talk. This is my real talk. Girl, the fuck? Girl, I gotta take this medicine. Hold on. I got my tooth pulled the other day. Now I gotta take this. What's his name? Child. Y'all done got on my nerves with that question. That's my opinion. Yes, you need to live with him first. See how he moves. See how he thinks. See how he acts on his best days and his worst days. Absolutely you do. Absolutely you do. But here's my thing. When you live with him, don't give up your home. That's where y'all make the mistake. The question is not should you live with him. The question is maybe y'all cohabitate. Y'all spend a couple nights at your place. You spend a couple nights at his place. Y'all kind of go back and forth with that shit. You see what I'm saying? That's what I think. You know? But yeah, that's my opinion. Now your pastor may tell you something different. But child, your pastor was up at First Lady's house busting it wide open 4 nights a week. He just wasn't living with her. Quit playing. I gotta take an what do you call this thing? Anti-inflammatory pill and amoxicillin. You know, because I just got my tooth pulled. And so it's to make sure I don't get an infection. Nah, I wouldn't even sublease my place because you need to have some place to go back to. I think if you're going to live with someone for the first time, pick one of y'all's homes that you're okay with. Be spending most of the time at. Y'all each keep paying for your own places because y'all could afford that before you met each other. So keep paying for what you're paying for. But, you all make an actual commitment that, you know, at least how many nights a week we want to spend together. It's practicing it. And then maybe after 6 months or whatever, then you sublease your place or you give up your lease. Whatever it feels most comfortable for you. That's my personal opinion. Because here's where you fuck up. You give up your ability to be independent too soon, and then you end up staying with this person, not because you want to stay with them, but because you became too invested too soon, and now you don't know how to get out of it. I was talking with somebody recently. She was talking about that. She's like, she moved to this new city to be with this man, and he just wasn't what she wanted. I was like, well, when you move to this new city, why didn't you get your own apartment? It's okay to move for someone if that's your choice, but why not move to that place, girl? I don't care if you gotta get a little studio apartment, and you can stay with him every night if you want to, but have some place you can go back to if the shit don't work out, or if you just want a break. You know what I'm saying? Why'd you stop doing story times, or have I just been missing them? Because my story times were very adult oriented and the platforms have changed. It's a different platform, baby. I can't do what I'm not allowed to do. But baby, let me tell you this. If I could do it, I would do it. It was fabulous. Why wouldn't I? I'm being real with you. People are like, you stop doing that. We don't want to do it no more. No, I loved it, but shit. If the platform changed, what you supposed to do? Right? Social media is like TV. There's 3 factors that play into it, right? It's what you as the entertainer can do. What are you capable of doing this thing, right? Like, I would never have a gaming channel, probably, because I don't know how to play a fucking game. So what is the entertainer capable of doing? What does the audience want? That's incredibly important. I'd say the most important thing, really. And then what does the platform or channel allow? Because that's very relevant, too. They've got advertisers. They've got factors that they have to think about, too, that are relevant factors. They're very relevant factors. So all those things have to match in order for content to be able to come out. Did I watch the Martha Stewart documentary on Netflix? And I loved every bit of it. I heard that she didn't like some parts of it, the way she was in that documentary. I liked it so much. It was very encouraging to me in a lot of ways because what I liked about Martha was that she was just real as fuck. When she's talking about that journalist who she didn't like, she's like, I'm happy the woman's dead. I was like, I feel that way sometimes, but I'd be like, bitch, I can't wait to get that, to see on social media people posting RIP for you because, bitch, I don't want to participate in the process, but I want you to be off this earth because you are horrible, right? And the fact that she said the shit out loud, I appreciate that. When she was talking about the man cheating on her, and they're like, didn't you cheat too? She's like, yeah, it was once, but it was just a kiss, it wasn't that much. I just liked this shit. I loved it. I was like, this bitch is so motherfucking real. We knew that about Martha. Because, when I was a kid, before she went through her stint in prison, I used to have Martha bed sheets and everything like that. And even when she went to jail, I didn't give a fuck. I still had her bed sheets and everything like that. I was a kid going to Kmart, buying her stuff. 10 years old, right? Used to use my allowance to go do it. I had the Martha Stewart paint on my walls, everything. I was Martha'd out. I love Martha Stewart, right? And I remember when she went away, I was too young to really understand everything that was going on with that. But regardless, and when she came out, I was like, I like this version of her better. I like this version of her so much better, so much better, so much better. She real, right? I wouldn't say flawed. She's just real. She's human. Because if we put some of y'all on the TV and let y'all just talk about your real opinion, some of y'all would look just like her. Say exactly what you want to say. I was talking to somebody the other day about something. And they asked me about somebody. They said, how you feel about somebody? I said, I wish they'd eat shit and die. They said, for real? I said, yeah, I wish they'd eat shit and die. You can't feel that way. I said, the fuck I can. Somebody treat you bad enough, you can wish poor on them. Not, what you going? I ain't going out there feeding the shit to them. But hell yeah, I wish they'd eat shit and die. Child, that means their kids were out of parent. Well, the kids be more fucked up by letting that parent raise them. Probably traumatizing those kids right now. Better off with somebody else. Martha just went on TV and said exactly what we think. Some bitches you don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. But on that note, I guess it's time for me to go to bed. It's late, so I'm being honest, right? Let me see here. Would you date a guy that had a 2-year-old child? I don't give a fuck about nobody having no kids. Yes, I would date a man with kids. The fuck? I don't understand that whole thing about, I don't want to be with somebody who ain't got no kids. Girl, if you dating men above a certain age, the probability he ain't got kids is very low, especially if he attractive. Only way he ain't got kids if he ain't out here living in his life. The fuck? What do y'all think there's this crop of good men out here who are just sitting and waiting to meet you? If he's a good man and he's been in committed relationships, because you definitely don't want a man who won't have no relationship experience. So he's been in committed relationships, married or unmarried, whatever. He's been in committed relationships. Of course he has probably come across women who like this man enough to say, I would love to co-create with you. I would love to have a human being with you. Or rather it's intentional or not, they find out that they're pregnant, like, but I rock with you, I love you. Let's do this. And then circumstances change down the road. Maybe they fall out of love or they're not compatible anymore. But at the point in time they did have the child, it may have felt like a great idea. So why should that disqualify a man from your love or your attention? Because at some early stage of his life, he felt the desire to have a child with someone. The question is not, does he have children? The question is, what is his relationship like with those children? The question is like, are there proper boundaries with the mother or the other co-parent of his children so that relationship that he has with his child is a beautiful addition to your life rather than a burden to your life or drama within your life? You see what I'm saying? Thank you so much. You said, nice speech. I'm loving it. Very entertaining, very knowledgeable, redirect. Thank you, baby. Right? And the same thing goes in reverse for women. I think it's equally silly when men be like, I don't want to be with her because she got kids. Well, unless she's expecting you to come in and now take the father role that they daddy need to be playing, then that's a different story. Or she's expecting you to come in and have to overfunction because of how he's underfunctioned. That's a different story. Now, if you're okay with doing that, because there's a lot of men who don't mind. But that's not what you're okay with doing. The question is not about do they have children. The question is, what are the relationship dynamics? And even with their children, are they able to function in this relationship with you in a way that allows you to still have a healthy relationship with them? My concern about having someone with kids has nothing to do with them having kids. My concern would be, well, first of all, do you overfunction as a parent? If it's like, I'm like, let's hang out. Oh my God, I rarely have time to hang out because of my kids. Some people use their kids as an excuse for just simply not making time for themselves. So you're telling me you a big grown adult and you can't hire a sitter? You can't have the other parent take care of the child on that particular night or that particular weekend? You can't find a way to do it over time, of course, to find a date where we can all go out together and hang out. You just, it's my kid. If your identity is defined by you being a parent, then no, I don't want to fuck with you. You right? Your kids are a part of your identity, but they're not your full identity. So basically, case in point, can you make time for me? Right? Because I love kids, but can you make time for me? Right? That's my bigger concern. Does the other parent, the co-parent, are they going to be respectful towards me? And if not, do you know how to check them so we can have a proper boundary that I don't have to interact with that shit? Or if something does go on, you can handle it properly? That's my greater concern. Right? I don't really give a fuck about if you have a human being on this earth that looks like you. I think that's a beautiful thing. That someone loved you enough and saw you as a wonderful enough person that they wanted to bring another human being into the world with you. To me, that's a credit to who you are. That is a credit to who you are. Like, wow. Child, you've been married before. I don't want to be with no man who have been married. Girl, it could mean that at some point in time, he showed himself to be so amazing that someone wanted to be with him forever. You define him by the fact that the marriage didn't last. I'm more alarmed by men who go their whole life and nobody wanted to marry them. No one. You ain't never been engaged. Even if you ain't married. You never been in a union that was bonded that could have been marriage-like. It's not always about the legal definition of marriage, right? But it's, do we have a marriage-like union? So you tell me no one wanted to bond with you? You 40 years old and you never had a relationship that lasted more than 6 months? That's alarming to me. Child, I'll take a 40-year-old who's been married once before for 10 years and they got a 5-year-old. I don't give a fuck, because that shows me, wow. There are people on this earth who want to be with you forever. There's someone on this earth that said, I want to have a child with you. There's a human being. I think there's something amazing that happens with parents. I really do. Where when you have the ability to have a child, whether you raise them up from the ground or you took them in later on in life, it doesn't matter. Children change you. And this is not a negative against people who don't have children. Because I don't think that everyone needs children. Everyone doesn't want children. Let's be real. We're finally having those discussions. But for people who do have children, who enjoy being a parent, that's a big one too. I think there's something so beautiful that happens with their personalities. I can always tell, I don't care where I'm at in the world, whether we speak the same language or not, I can always see who's a parent and who's not just by their personality. I can see it. I can see it in how you problem solve. I can see it in how you deal with things. I can see it. And I love people whose personality is positively affected by being a parent. I do. So for me, that's why I don't view it as a negative that when someone has children. It's only negative if you don't have proper boundaries to allow that part of your life and this part of your life to now come together in a way that makes your life more beautiful. If that part of your life and me as this other part of your life comes together to create more drama for you, then this wouldn't work. This wouldn't work. But anyway, y'all, you've asked me to save this live. I'm going to definitely do that. Go over to YouTube, though, to watch it. If you want to watch the replay. If you want to schedule a coaching session with me, click the link that's directly above or below this video. If you want to buy insurance or learn to sell insurance, click the link that's directly above or below this video as well, or the link that's on my Instagram page. And of course, if you don't have my best-selling book called Get the Fuck Out of Your Own Way, A Guide to Letting Go of the Shit That's Holding You Back, go ahead and get it. It's available where books are sold. You can also get autographed copies of it, as well as ordering it directly online to pretty much every country that I'm aware of through the link that's on above or below this page or the link that's on my Instagram page. Bye, y'all.